What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? So I want to talk about this real quick with my peopleizations, man. I saw this, man. I'm still doing work in my house and had to get my workout in. I'm not missing that program. You know what I'm saying? We're going to program times 7. You know what I mean? Program times 7. What I mean by that is 7 days a week programming. You know what I'm saying? Program times 7. But anyway, I seen this. I saw the interview Lamont Roach did, well, on his TikTok or whatever may have you, right? Lamont Roach is overlooking Gervonta Tank Davis, okay? He could say he's a human being. Now, he could say whatever he wants, okay? He's a human being, okay? Lamont Roach is overlooking Gervonta Tank Davis, okay? I think that distractions, remember what I told you guys before. I told you guys before, the element of surprise for Lamont Roach, it don't exist anymore, okay? The element of surprise, that don't exist for Lamont Roach anymore, okay? Tank Davis know you coming. The whole boxing world know you coming. The whole sporting world know you coming. They have taken notice to who you are. They have taken notice to what you have done in the ring with Tank Davis. People have now understanding and the expectations, the atmosphere, being in Vegas. It's going to be completely different now. I'm from New York, born and raised, okay? I'm from New York, from Harlem to Hempstead. Salute to the 11550. Salute to Harlem River Drive, Colonial Projects, right? From Harlem to Hempstead. And I've been all over these New York streets from except Staten Island, man. I never did anything in Staten Island, man. Nothing. But from Harlem to the Bronx to Queens to Brooklyn to Long Island, Suffolk and Nassau County, man. I didn't ran these streets. You understand me? And so boxing is big at Madison Square Garden. They fought at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, right? The Barclays Center is a good spot for boxing. But again, at the end of the day, you know, it's not the end or be all here in New York. You know what I'm saying? There's so much going on. The Knicks is playing, the Nets is playing, the Rangers is playing, the Islanders is playing, the Yankees is playing, all these teams is playing. You know what I'm saying? In March, you know what I mean, when the fight was going on. So you have distractions. The Mets is playing. You know what I'm saying? You got all these distractions that take place in New York. You understand? You know, Marquise M, he said, LL program time 5. Yeah, nah, we program time 7 over here, man, because we 7 days a week. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Crip Mag, he funny, right? I'm for Roach. First fight now, second fight, Roach wins. So Joe Boss, salute, family. Salute to a Big Herm, J-Man, all my peoples in the building. Maya Egypt, I believe I seen the Queen, Maya Egypt, Tyana Scott. Blessings to the Queens. Alfonso Corsi, Shogun 76, Chris J 330. Salute Chilltown Majors, Keith Tucker, Paul Porter, Will Smith, Matthew Manhunt Walters. What's up, family? Christopher Sam, Mo T 8 Trey, AZ Kane. What's up, family? Third Simple NSU, Joe Johnson, YG Knight. What's up, family? Coach Show Drive Raceboard.com Show, Mac Majestic, Kevin Jackson, Jafari Caesar. What's up with boxing? Anthony Johnson. Salute all my peoples, man. Boxing Guru. What's up, family? How you feeling? Tremaine Tisdall. What's up, family? Boxing Guru, my brother. What's up, family? How you feeling? It's my brother right there, man. Love you, brother. So Aaron Butler, Deuce 6 Deuce. What's up? NJ Total Health and Wellness. J-Man, what's up? So like I was saying, right, you know, it's cool to fight in Brooklyn. It's cool. The atmosphere is good, and Tank is a big deal. But when he fight in Vegas now, Patrick O'Neal, what's up? When he fight Tank in Vegas, it's a more of a fighting city, right? I'm not trying to downplay my city. Y'all know I love my city. New York, the greatest city in the world. But again, New York City is different, man. People walk right, man. People walk right past the. Who fighting here? What? Hey, man, let me get a a bag of popcorn. Let me get out of here, man. People go to Chick-fil-A right across the street. Don't even care, man. They ain't paying attention to no boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? And some people will. In Vegas, it's a lot going on in Vegas, but a lot of the attention is going to be focused on the fight itself, right? The atmosphere is going to be focused on the fight itself. Like in Vegas, you got all these boxing gyms. People come to visit. GG Champ 15, what's up? People come to visit. People come to Vegas just to visit boxing gyms. Floyd Mayweather gym. All these different gyms. Red 41 Texas, what's up, family? People go to Vegas just to visit boxing gyms. So you got people that's going to be there. Jay Grant Jr., what's up, family? You got people that's going to be there that just happen to be there, and they're going to be like, oh, I'm here at that time. Spence, New York City, what's up, family? You understand? So let me go check out the fight. So the atmosphere is going to be completely different. The expectation is going to be completely different. And I'm going to tell you guys, Kevin L. Warfare, what's up? I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Lamont Roach. I'm not. It's like he already won. You understand? Human nature. You can have a sense of complacency. He could tell us all he want to, and he could tell himself all he want to. Hey, I'm locked in. I'm dialed in. I'm going to the gym. I'm working harder. You could tell us that all you want to, but mentally, and he a dog. I'm not saying he not. Michael Dean, what's up? Cameron Fields, peace, bless the beautiful queen. She's in the building. What's up, queen? Human nature, it is what it is. Sometimes you exceed your own expectations. Now, is he going to tell us he exceeded his own expectations? Of course not, right? But sometimes you exceed your own expectations, and next thing you know, you like, you got complacent and didn't even realize you got complacent, right? And you talking about all these different things, and again, he could be trolling, right? But there's a sense to me that I'm getting that he's all the attention and all the praise and all of that stuff, right? It's starting to set in on him. Dana Harrington, what's up, family? You understand what do that make sense to y'all? Right? Like Yada, what's up, family? He said, Blue Blood, before Tank did we know what Lamont's fight preparation was? Before Tank did we know what Lamont? No, but what I'm saying is, William Brown, what's up? It's a mentality. Chris, what's up? It's a mentality, family. Now he's talking about, first he was talking about fighting this person. Now, when I beat Tank, I'm fighting this person. When I do that, and again, he could be trolling. But again, when you entertain it, there's a such thing called, when you put it out, the energy out there, you invite it, right? Energy is real. It's real. You may not realize it, but it's real. Okay. When you put a certain energy out there, it's real. Born Rich, what's up? So you can try to ignore it all you want to, but in your subconscious, it's sitting back there. You feel me? Now, again, to give you an example, I'm gonna give y'all an example. Now I know it's a movie and it's fiction, but I'm gonna give y'all an example. Remember Rocky 3, right? The reason that they had it set up this way is for a reason. Remember Rocky 3? Remember how Clubber Lang was out the frame? He wasn't thinking about nothing else but getting Rocky in the ring, right? Isaiah GQ, what's up? Remember that? When he went up to when Rocky had the statue reveal and so on and so forth. And the reason they had that's my favorite movie, Rocky 3. Rocky 4 is a close second. But Rocky 3 is my favorite because it attests to, people may not realize, but it's attesting to your mindset. That movie is based off your mentality, your approach, distractions. That's what that one is over. The second one is more a fictional revenge story. That one is based off of complacency, mentality, and things of that nature, right? Focus, lack thereof, focus, so on and so forth. Joe Johnson, what's up, nephew? And so remember Clubber Lang, Freddie Smooth, what's up, family? Remember Clubber Lang in the first fight, he was he was dialed in, right? Nobody believed in me. Nobody look at me. Nobody want to give me a chance. Nothing. I'm going to prove to the world I am who I am. Kenneth Campbell, what's up? 100%. Remember he was doing the push-ups in the heat, the sit-ups with the pipes with the water dripping, and he, right? Because nobody believed in him. And in the second fight, remember, he trained the same way. He was training hard. Remember in the second fight? This time he ain't never coming back. I'm retiring him. But the spotlight was different. Grunge 77, what's up? The spotlight was different. Right? Everything had changed. Everybody started to realize and acknowledge Clubber Lang. Oh, this dude is real deal. Oh, ain't no way. Oh, Rocky folded. Rocky, I think, whoa, Clubber Lang is that dude. Randall 700, what's up? People started interviewing Clubber Lang. Remember? People wanted to talk to Clubber Lang. Southwest Dice, what's up? They acknowledged Clubber Lang. Right? And it was like, hey, Rocky got everything to prove. Clubber Lang is that dude. Right? And remember, Clubber Lang, what's your definition for this fight? DMR, what's up? Jeremy 2684, what's up? Remember Dexter Haynes III, what's up? What's your reaction? What's your prediction for this fight? My prediction? Pain. Right? His approach didn't change. But the way he was viewed, everything. And so what happened in the second fight? He unfolded, he unraveled. He had his moments, but he unraveled. Remember he said that famous line, he trying to take what I got. Grim 4 Deuce 3, what's up? Remember, Clubber Lang, remember when he had that breakdown in the middle of the ring? And they was like, man, go back to your corner. He was like, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. I'm going to kill him. Let me at him. Let me at him. He trying to take what I got. Because he made the pressure. Remember, the pressure was different. Now in Clubber Lang's head, he like, bro, now I'm here, and now now I got something to lose. Now you trying to take what I got. It's different when you feel like you don't got nothing to lose. It's different when you feel like you got something to lose. A lot of people are doing this with Lamont Roach. They holding him up. Oh, snap, bro. Oh, you better than what we thought. We underestimated you. I guarantee Vegas don't got him 25-1 underdog this time. Guarantee you. Vegas ain't gonna have him a 25-1 underdog this time. Because now Vegas is like, you see now people paying attention. Tariq Reed, what's up? My brother GHB TV, Greg Hackett in the building. Salute, family. What's goody? What's goody, family? Salute. Go subscribe to my brother GHB TV, man. My brother Greg Hackett, man. The illest on this. He the illest on here, man. Love listening to G, man. Love listening to break down fights. You already know that, though. You know what I'm saying? So everything changed. You understand? And now Lamont Roach is talking about, hey, I'm going to fight him. I'm going to 47. Even though he may be saying he's trolling, but subconsciously and in the back of his brain, that's setting in. There's a reason fighters don't like to say certain things. Like when you bring up who you fight next, they be like, hey, man, nah. Because they can have the toughest training camp. But when you start to entertain conversations like, oh, I'm fighting him next, but I'm focused on him. You can try to tell yourself all you want to that you ain't paying attention, that you ain't focused, that you ain't getting distracted. You can try to tell yourself that all you want to. But the reality is you're a human being. That's the reality. And the reality is, oh, yeah, subconsciously, you're paying attention to that. Cole Smith, what's up? Subconsciously, you're saying to yourself, once I get past Tank, I'm going to be the man, and I get to pick and choose who I want to fight. George Smith, what's up? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? subconsciously, yeah, he understands the danger it is. He understands the hill and the mountain he got to climb to beat Tank Davis because Tank Davis is still that dude. He understands that very much so. But he's a human being, and he sees the attention. He sees the acknowledgement. We all know he could fight now. That. I mean, we knew he could fight, but now blew a hole. LOL. Salute, family. I'll be that. Roll Boy Florida, what's up, family? So Jeff Sixline, what's up? So here's the thing, right? You know, you start to put yourself in a position. Don't time out, don't block them, don't do nothing. Don't you start to put yourself in a mental position where you like, hey, you know what? I get past him, I'm gonna be the man, bro. I'm gonna be the man, bro. Once I get past him, I get to call the shots. Once I get past him, oh, I'm fighting him. Now, people could say, hey, bro, he was just trolling on his Twitch or Twitter, whatever. Samar Beverly, peace and blessings, family. What's up with you? Where you been at? Now, he could tell you that, but naturally, he's thinking that. It's impossible for him not to think that. He's a human. Power, what's up? And that's what I don't like. Josh 803, what's up? I'm not for non family. ADL Choice, my brother in the super chat, he said, looking past Tank. Yeah, he's not purposely trying to do it. You feel me? He's not purposely trying to do it. He's not purposely trying to look past Tank. But a part of him is like, and Tank's response and Tank's reactions. You see when he did the interview and he's like, oh, you know, Tank is a little bit scared to sign the contract because he don't want to get embarrassed. You feel me? Then he's like, Tank signed the contract. Is Tank rattled? 1,000%. Dusty Akbar, what's up? Colin Frederick, what's up? He said, I will debate you and your little wrench holding minions. That dude on Goodfella TV intro had blue shook. No, he didn't. You don't know what you're talking about. Marvin Dub, what's up? Why do people think that AJ Manor, what's up? See, only losers have that mentality. And I'll send you Dusty Akbar. Your name speaks for itself. Marvin Dub, what's up? And I'll send you the link right now. You don't even know what you're talking about. Thor Hero, what's up? And see, only ignorant black. This is the disgrace that people like this that represent, because I already know he's black. You see, anybody else is not going to support that. Living my best life, C. Baldwin, what's up? You see, anybody with any kind of morals and anybody with any kind of common sense that know their situation, right, would say, hey, bro, that was nasty work. Tariq Reed, what's up? And to Goodfellas TV, I ain't got no problem with that dude. Got no problem with that dude. He feel the way he felt? Cool. I ain't never did nothing to that dude. Vernon Thompson, what's up? And for your information, let me address that. AJ Manor, what's up? That was corny of him to even put that out there. That was corny of him. Luciano family, what's up? That was very corny. And if you knew the situation, you would have said it was corny too. If you're a real person, Sweps the spot. What's up? So just to address you, loser. Marlo Houston, what's up? So let me tell y'all what this loser is talking about, right? So I was doing a interview and a podcast with a brother that doesn't do it anymore, and we was all on this podcast. Ruben Gutierrez, what's up? And I was in front of my house. The Future, what's up? I was in front of my house, and there's no need to explain, but I'm going to explain it for the losers because I have nothing to hide. I'm an open book, bro. But since you want to address it, loser, right? So now I'm in front of my house. I'm on a podcast. Tiger Stewart, what's up? A dude drives by my house and he says, what's up? So I said, what's good? So he pretends like he's a fan, right? So I don't know. I don't know who's who. So he drives past and he's like, oh, yo, what up? Our fan Mufak, what's up? So I'm like, what's goody? Kenneth Lucian, what's up? So DA2, what's up? He comes, he backs up in his car. It's him, a woman, a woman, and another dude. There's 3 people in the car. So he backs up. Yee Hunter, what's up? So I didn't want him to walk at my house, right? Keith Taylor, what's up? So I walk towards him. I go towards him. I'm just going to say what up. As y'all see, I show love to everybody. So I'll go to say up. I go to say what up. And as we get close to each other, he pulls the hammer out on me. And he like, yo, what you say of my girl? This, and this. I'm hella confused. So I'm like, bro, what? I don't even know your girl. I'm confused at the situation right now. So I'm like, I don't even know your girl. So he like, yo, stop looking at my girl. So I'm like, bro, okay. I don't even know what he's talking about. But he got the drop on me now, right? I'm barefooted, t-shirt on, right? I'm thinking that he's just gonna say what up, right? So mind you, I'm on the podcast, so I'm still on the live, like I'm on this live, and somebody drive past to say what up, right? So I'm like, bro, I'm caught off guard, right? But he got the drop on me. So I'm like, he like, yo, stop looking at my girl. I don't like that. This, you know what I'm saying? You be doing that. So I'm like, bro. And he like, yo, she pregnant, this shit. And I'm like, what? I'm super caught off guard. So I'm like, bro, I don't even know your girl. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. So then he walks off, and I walk back to my house. I walk to the curb of my yard. But I'm on the live stream. So now this dude, because I'm on the live stream, he recorded it and then played the clip of me, of the dude approaching me. That's corny, bro. And for anybody to say that's not real dude stuff, that's corny. So if you proud of that, be proud of that, brother. Everybody knows me and they know how I get down. So it is what it is. And furthermore, guess what, Dusty Oddball? Bro don't live here no more. Take that and do what you want with it. Tiger Stewart, what's up? Savon House, brother in the super chat, he said Fulton versus Forster breakdown the winner. That's interesting fight, right? Yeah, Jeremy 26. He record that because I'm on the podcast. He gonna record the clip and keep playing the clip. Come on, bro. That's corny. Who does that? Roy Ben Yahuda. No, wait, I handled that. Took care of that. Trust me. But at the moment, he caught me off guard. I'm walking to say what up, and then he cocked back on me. What I'm gonna do? I'm human, brother. Don't be stupid. Stupidity is contagious. So you celebrating that? You corny. Tells me about you. But as far as Steve Fulton versus Forster, that's an interesting fight, man. I got Oshaki Forster. Yeah, Maya Egypt. In front of my house. Armani Vish, what's up? And in front of my house. Tay Brown, peace, blessings, Queen. Salute to the 11520. Blessings, Queen. I'm in front of my house, kids playing. What am I supposed to do? Act ignorant? Man, come on, man. That's why you. Hey, man, it is what it is. But hey, listen, people could play the part. ADL Choice, my brother in super chat. Wow, that's super. They super corny. Yeah, so he in here talking about when dude played the clip. That's corny, bro. He got the drop on me, and What you want me to do? Make it make sense, man. But as far as so that's what happened. And then this dude played it as his intro. The dude pressing me, talking about don't stop looking at my girl. So he played the intro. That's corny, bro. Who really? Come on, brother. Dawson Jermaine, my brother in the super chat, he said Kid Austin Abdullah Mason, real. His pops posted. Don't know about that, man. Kenneth Campbell said New York is wild. Yeah, bro. Listen, man. Imagine you going to say, hey, what's good, bro? You think you are going to greet somebody and they pull the strap out of me. What you supposed to be like, yo, what did... Man, come on, man. Just relax, brother. And anybody that say otherwise, in real time, they lying. Come on, bro. And after that, it was handled. As you see, I'm comfortable. But I don't know about that. Kid Austin, Abdullah Mason, I got to look into that, family. Matthias V, brother in the super chat, he said, nah, racist. That's some black ninjas. Right. So who celebrates that? Come on, brother. I got kids playing, all running around. Bro, you're going to be, come on, man. That's ignorant. Meanwhile, I'm barefoot, no shoes on, thinking you saying what's up. You know what I mean? Saluting me, and you come and you do that. Come on, bro. That's corny. You don't get credit for that. But anyway, I got to go with Oshaki Foster, man. AJ Manning, what's up? Yeah, it's definitely AJ a lot of weird behavior, bro. Definitely a lot of weird behavior. It just happened to be recorded. It is what it is. I got my neighbor's kids was playing next door. My kids was running around from the backyard. The kids across the street, kids was running. Bro, what are we talking about? Dion Dub, what's up, family? Shogun 76, what's up? It's corny and weak. So to record that and then be replaying it on as your intro is even more corny, bro. It's just corny. But it is what it is. Salute to him. I hope he well. I wish him nothing but the best in endeavors in life. I ain't got nothing against him. Never did. I just thought that I ain't never did nothing to him to begin with. So why you know what I'm saying? Anything you should have been like, bro, that was corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? People is just Mr. Big Play Brave. What's up? Mind you, I thought me and him was cool. I ain't have no issue with this dude. We were supposed to do shows together. Ice cream truck just went past Mr. Big Play Brave. Brandon Scott, what's up? So anyway, I got Oshaki Foster beating Steve Fulton. He moving up in weight. I think Oshaki Foster is underestimated. I think he's definitely underestimated, man. Libra 926, what's up, family? So Undertaker 504, what's up? So now, yeah, Randall 700, that's old. Man, that's like that happened before the pandemic, bro. That happened like 2018. Yeah, like 2018. Yeah, that was like 2018, bro. Yeah, that was like 2008. That was right before like the pandemic or something, man. For sure, Ray. Hit me on Instagram. R Stokes, what's up? Inbox me on Instagram. I'll definitely come on. Yeah, that was like 2018, bro. That was so might have been longer than that. It might have been 2017. It was a long time ago, bro. Rasky Production, what's up? Blue, why you even explain yourself? The real ones know your body. Boy, get no points for that. Yeah, I just wanted to explain for the people, you know, clowns just be clowns. You know what I'm saying? Mr. 1609, what's up? So anyway, so now I think O'Shaquie Foster gonna win that fight, but no. So subconsciously, right, in your brain, you can try to convince yourself, hey, bro, I'm not looking past this. I'm not looking past nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused. I'm focused on this fight solely. You know what I'm saying? I'm not focused on nothing else but this fight, so on and so forth, right? And then, you know, before you know it, like I said, with that situation with Clubber Lang and Rocky, you know what I'm saying? You find yourself in a position where, Lucky Smooth, what's up? You find yourself in a position where you got complacent subconsciously and didn't even realize it. And now, before you know it, you trying to motivate yourself and you can't. You feel me? And so with that said, the fact that he's talking about, I'm gonna go to 147 and fight the winner, Devin Haney versus Brian Norman, which in another sense shows you that, first of all, you know, let's just stop right here, right? It's just North Star. What's up? I seen people say, hey, he looking to fight Brian Norman. This is, first of all, you know, Lamont Roach ain't interested in fighting Brian Norman Jr. unless he beats Devin Haney. Okay, nobody is in. His focus is if Devin Haney beats Brian Norman, to fight Devin Haney because Devin Haney represents the bigger bag. Let's be real, okay? You ain't looking at that situation like, hey, bro, and this is no slight or disrespect to Brian Norman. He wouldn't mention Brian Norman's name if Devin Haney's name wasn't attached to it. That's just the real. If Devin Haney's name wasn't attached to fighting Brian Norman in November, if Brian Norman just brutally knocked out Jen Sasaki, did you see Lamont Roach say he wanted to fight Brian Norman? No, right? The reason he even mentioned that is because of Devin Haney. But my question is, what happened to Shakur Stevenson? Because if you beat Tank Davis, right? Me personally, why wouldn't you want to fight Shakur, unify the belts, and beat Shakur? You beat Tank and Shakur. That makes you undoubtedly, pound for pound, at least number 2 until Terrence Crawford retires. Macadoshi Mac of the South, what's up? Living my best life. What's up, family? He said Devin not going to take that fight. Yes, he is. Adam Brashear, what's up? If Lamont Roach beats Tank Davis and Devin beats Brian Norman and Lamont Roach wants to fight Devin Haney will take that fight in a heartbeat. He'll take that fight in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? If the amount of credit and support and stardom that Lamont Roach, Hood Rich 410, what's up? He said, nah, that's pound for pound number 1. Nah, not over Terrence Crawford. Hood Rich, if Terrence Crawford goes and beats Canelo, I don't care what anybody does. You're not over Terrence Crawford. That makes Terrence Crawford a 5-division champion. That makes Terrence Crawford a 3-division undisputed champion. And he just beat Canelo Alvarez, who is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't know if Tank is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and I don't know if Shakur is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I do know this. Canelo is in his prime, and he is the undisputed 2-time champion. And Canelo Alvarez is a first ballot Hall of Famer right now. So Terrence Crawford goes up 2 weight classes, essentially 3, because he only had 1 fight at 154, and he beats Canelo Alvarez, and he's 5-division world champion, undefeated, the pound for pound king, and 3-division undisputed champion, and beat the best fighter in every division to become undisputed. Ain't no way in hell nobody going over Terrence Crawford. No, sir. Ain't no way on this green earth. Canelo is the best fighter at 168 right now. Michael Cameron, what's up? Reason being, Dave Benavidez don't fight there no more. The second best fighter at 140 when he beat Ndongo, Danny Garcia wasn't there. Terrence Crawford was the best fighter, and Ndongo was the number 2. He beat Julius Ndongo to become undisputed. No. Hood Rich, I'm not going at you. I'm just explaining now. I'm glad you even mentioned that. I'm glad you even mentioned it because it gave me a chance to explain this. So I'm not going at you. What I'm saying is just take this into consideration for the people, right? Just CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell. What's up, family? Ndongo was number 2. He beat him and knocked him out. Then he beat Sean Porter and Errol Spence at 147 to become undisputed. And then go to 68. And remember, Madrimov was considered the second. Some even had him at number 1. Right? Remember, Teddy Atlas and many people had Israel Madrimov as the number 1 fighter at 154. Right? When Tim Tszyu lost, it was in limbo. Fundora, was we even sure Fundora had got knocked out? Some people was even saying that. Not me. I wasn't. I didn't think that. But some people even thought that he was definitely top 2, top 3 at 154. Crawford goes and beats him. He goes and he beats Canelo. It's impossible. It's impossible until that man says, hey, I'm done with the sport of boxing. Like, Terrence Crawford couldn't overtake. Remember, he couldn't overtake Andre Ward because Andre Ward was so dominant. He won the Super 6 tournament. Jay Lynn, peace, blessings, queen. He won the Super 6 tournament. Andre Ward beat every bruh. People don't give this dude enough credit for his resume. They simply don't. They don't give Andre Ward enough credit for his resume, bro, because he wasn't, quote unquote, as popular. I just want to show y'all who Andre Ward beat. And again, some people I got Terrence Crawford. Big Kurt, what's up, family? I want y'all to just and I know a lot of people may not understand these names. Chuck, what's up, family? Because they may not, they may not understand these names. Okay. Andre Ward beat Edison Miranda, Mikkel Kessler, Alan Green, damn! Bruh! Hey, Greg, you got to talk about this. Greg, if you still here, I need you and YSM. I need y'all to talk about this. The gauntlet that Andre Ward went through as I'm reading this is nasty work. Bro, as I'm reading this, I just forgot. Share my live. What's up? Knuckle up. What's up? Hey, YSM. Greg, I need y'all to talk about this, fam. I need y'all to do an interview. Greg, I need you to break this down. The gauntlet. Nobody talks about this gauntlet that Andre Ward went through. Bruh, this is all back to back. This is all back to back. I forgot it was back to back. Dre, salute. I forgot this was back to back, bro. Snoopy Mac, what's up? Bruh, Edison Miranda, Mikkel Kessler, Alan Green, Saki Obika, Arthur Abraham, Carl Froch, Chad Dawson, Edwin Rodriguez, Paul Smith, Sullivan Barrera. The brand fight was because that was just a get my feet wet at 175. Just do what's up, family. The Alexander Brand, but Brand was still 25-1. Then he beat Sergey Kovalev twice. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. And Andre Ward said, yo, I want to interview Andre Ward. I want to ask him this question. Because he said, You can't have tough fights every fight. You got to have tune-up type fights in between. This dude don't have no. I guess you could say Shelby Pudwell, who was 22-3-1, and Alexander Brand was his tune-ups. Yo, that's insane. From this dude had 2 tune-up type fights, and he beat Henry Buchanan. And Darnell Boone, I forgot. He beat Darnell Boone. But, bro, from 2009 to 2017, he fought 2 tune-ups. That's insane. That's insane. Bro, I forgot. Like Roy Jones said, y'all must have forgot. Yeah, I did. Dre, I forgot. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. Who's moving like that now? Not a soul. Only person trying to move like that is Devin Haney. That's it. That's all. Devin Haney's the only person attempting to move like that. Thor Hero, he said, just glad you good, my God. That could have ended bad. It definitely could have. And for somebody to replay and make fun of it, it's corny, bro. I could have walked up and dude could have laid me down. What I was going to do? Hola. What was I going to do? I was in my shorts, no shoes on. I could have walked up and he could have just laid me down. What was I going to do? Fight bullets? Come on, man. Make it make sense. So to play that like it's a joke or like it's something entertaining, it's amusing, it's corny. It's corny, man. But it is what it is. People are people, man. I don't hold nothing against people, man. It's life. Nick J, the chocolate queen, making 50% of the queens of the ring in the building. She said that may be why he hung him up so early. Too many tough fights back to back. No, Queen, remember early in his career, Queen, remember early in his life or something like that. I forgot what it was, but he had injured his knees bad early in his life. It was his knees, remember? That I'm just DF, what's up? It was his knees. Chuck, what's up, family? Appreciate you, family. It was his knees that just didn't hold up on him. So that's what caused him to retire. But remember, like early in his career, I don't know if he was playing football or something like that. He had injured his knees early in his life. And this was just reoccurring. And just the wear and tear from training camp. He said, Sham Allah said, yes, he had degenerated knee problem. Yeah, it was just like over time. Shaw News TV, what's up? It was just over time, like the running, the jogging, the wear and tear, it just took a toll on his knees. And he was like, remember in that last Kovalev fight, he was like, yo, he was crying. It was the first Kovalev fight or the last one? And he was like, yo, he legit was crying. Like, yo, I can't. I can't do it. So his knees just they just let him down, man. Unknown, what's up? His knees just said, yo, nah, we can't do it. That's unfortunate, right? It's it's equivalent to me. You know what it reminds me of? Oddly enough, and they both in the Bay Area, but he's not from the Bay. But it reminds me of Steph Curry. Remember Steph Curry early in his career? He had those bad ankles that just wouldn't let him, cross like what's up? That his career was just in limbo. It reminds me of that. Yeah, Braden Golson, what's up? But Dre knees just never. Dre's knees just, he worked OSL. What's up? Braden Golson, what's up? Salute to Mississippi. His knees just wouldn't let him continue because he was only 32 when he retired, right? Something like that, 33. He was young. He was young, man. Yeah, it was unfortunate, man. Unfortunate, man. Any word on Boo's first fight, 154? Nah, not yet, Yi Huncho. I hope that we get Boots and Surha Boachuk. Shouts out to the Boston plug, L. Boston. He brought that to my attention, and it just makes all the sense in the world. He should fight Surha Boachuk on the Crawford Canelo undercard in September. That's the perfect fight for him. Memphis 10 Well, what's up? He said would love to see him fight Jake Paul though. Oh yeah, because he been resting. It ain't gonna be Virgil. He been resting. He can't go through a gauntlet of fights, but he been resting. You know what I'm saying? And so because he been resting, 504. What's up, family? The Cerebral one. What's up, Sully? What's up, family? He been resting, so his knees are hold up for one training camp right now. Especially he don't gotta cut. Like he could fight Jake Paul at 200 pounds at cruiserweight. He don't gotta cut that weight, which means he ain't gotta do a whole lot of extensive running and cardio and all that. Man, listen. There's a reason why Jake Paul don't mention his name. Trust me. There's a reason. Surha Boachuk, 26 wins, 2 losses, no draw, 24 wins by way of knockout. Right? In his last fight, he beat Mikhail Fox, Ishmael Davis, and I thought he beat Virgil Ortiz. Right? I would love to see Rich. What's up? I would love to see that be Jaron Ennis' first fight at 154. That needs to be his first fight at 154, in my opinion. That's perfect because I thought Virgil lost to him. So now you go ahead, you fight him, you beat that man, and you could beat him in more dominating, devastating fashion than Virgil did. That speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? And it's a tough fight. It's a winnable fight. Interesting fight. Perfect fight to me. And on a big card, make it happen. Then you work your way. That's the perfect fighter that's going to introduce you for real to 154. You fight and beat him, you're going to know what it's like to fight at 54. And then from there forward, then you do what you do. But now, as far as this Lamont Roach, Tank Davis situation, right? I think that, it's time for Tank Davis to prove a point to the world. And it's also going to be that opportunity. They both have a lot hanging in the balance, right? If Tank Davis loses to Lamont Roach, it's going to be like, bro, you've been protected all this time, and now you got exposed, right? As soon as you fought a legit guy that can match you in everything, you lost. You drew with him, and now you lost, right? And for Lamont Roach, if you beat Tank Davis, right, and you get to fight with, again, like I said, me personally, I would say, hey, man, try to get the fight with Shakur. You unify the belts with Shakur, and you beat Shakur. And you beat Tank, and then you beat Shakur. Devin Haney going to be at 147. Brian Norman going to be at 140. That fight, those fights going to be there. You know what I'm saying? But if you move up, you ain't never going to fight Shakur. You feel me? But if you fight Shakur and beat Shakur, you can move up, and you still can fight Devin Haney. You understand? And so therefore, what I'm saying is, that should be the route, unless you don't think you could beat Shakur, because styles make fights, right? Hey, your style might match up better against Tank than it does Shakur Stevenson. Now, I know people might think that that's crazy, but no, it's realistic. It's reality. His style might match up better against Tank than it does Shakur Stevenson. And therefore, he may see those situations. Now, he sparred Shakur, he knows Shakur, and that might be his mentality. He might say to himself, like he already said, Tank Davis is mentally weak. He's a mental midget, is what he said. And he second guesses and questions himself. And that's his downfall. He's just repeated again on TMZ when he said, listen, this dude don't want to sign a contract. He's scared to get embarrassed. He's scared to lose. Tank admitted that, right? Shakur don't have that type of mentality. You see what I'm saying? Rick, no, the bag is still going to be there, Rick. You said Lamont is looking to get the bag and Shakur ain't going to give him that. No, Shakur will give him the bag. Not as big as the Devin Haney bag, but it'll be bag. It'll be a big bag. Well, let me tell you why. You beat Tank Davis. You the A-side against Shakur. You think Turkey ain't going to try to make that fight? He ain't with PBC. TJ, what's up? And Al Heyman. He's with his dad. They got their own thing going. So you don't think Turkey would invest in them? Of course he would. And you the A-side over Shakur now. Turkey going to give you the bag. If Lamont Roach beats Tank, he's going to move Tank out the picture of boxing pretty much for, I don't want to say for good, but Ace Dub, what's up, family? Yeah, he going to make Tank somewhat irrelevant. He's going to make Tank. Now, Tank can still have big fights, and he still have the Mike Tyson effect. But as far as believing in Tank as being that guy and all that, like Mike Tyson, when he lost to Holyfield and he lost to Buster Douglas, people still wanted to see him. He still was an attraction. Dennis Ashby, what's up? But he didn't represent what he once represented. So now you beat Shakur and you beat Tank. I mean, you beat Tank Davis and you negotiate with Shakur. You the A-side. Turkey gonna invest in you, bro. It's a big fight. It's a unification bout. Turkey gonna give you the bag. You kidding me? You kidding me? Jordan Tyson said, "Blue irrelevant is wild." I mean, irrelevant is as far as he ain't gonna have the same impact that he got now. No way. People is paid to see him fight, of course, because he's still be entertaining, so on and so forth. But the stock is gonna drop. It's gonna drop drastically because we saw what happened in the first fight. So it's gonna. If he loses the second fight, people are going to equate that loss in the second fight to the first fight and be like, you really lost the first fight, and now you lost the second fight. To give you an example, remember when Lennox Lewis fought Evander Holyfield? We know Lennox Lewis won that first fight. He just didn't get the nod. But then when he did it in the second fight, it dropped Evander Holyfield stock down a lot of pegs because it was like, all right, well, you can't beat this dude. So to give you another example, when Wilder lost to Tyson Fury, his stock dropped. It didn't plummet because he's still exciting and he's still a knockout artist, but it wasn't what it was. Because it's like, okay, well, we know you can't beat this dude. You're still exciting and we still want to watch you. It's entertaining, but we know you can't beat him. So now that I know you can't beat him, right? I still watch you fight him, and him. But the goal in any sport is to be the best. You understand? It's the myth, the aura. Hey, I want to see you knock out. I think you could beat him, and him. But if I see you lose twice to specific styles, it's going to start to be like, all right, well, Yeah, all right. Well, I seen you lose now. Now I know you can lose, and it's not the same. The aura of invincibility goes away. And if Tank don't knock out Lamont Roach, again, everybody gonna be like, all right, when he went up in competition, he ain't getting these knockouts like we was accustomed to seeing him do. And now things have changed. So he would have to knock out, Tank would have to fight Shakur and knock him out. And that will bring his stock back up. Nick J, the Queen, she said Lamont been talking about moving up to as much as 154 for a while. He may have just been talking because he was hungry and cutting weight at 130, but he's been saying he's moving up. Yeah, he has. But you know the issue that I have now, Queen, is that he's now mentioning names. He's targeting fights. It's a difference in saying, "Hey, bro, I don't know." Now, just self-determination. What's up? I don't know if I could still carry this weight. You know what I'm saying? I might have to get up out of this division. It's another thing to be like, once I beat him, I'm moving up and fighting him, and him. Now you're starting to, you understand? It's like saying, once I get this check on Friday, I'm going to Louis store, I'm buying this, and this. You know what I'm saying? It's different than saying, hey, man, when I get paid, I need to get me some new shoes. Right? But now when you get, you know, you're getting a big check and you like, hey, when I get this big check, I'm going to Louis, I'm going to Gucci. Now your mentality has changed. Jordan Tyson, my brother in the super chat, he said, right, agreed. Salute, family. Appreciate you. You understand what I'm saying, Nick J? Right. And Usyk get money, Kane's game channel. What's up, family? Right. Tyson Fury's stock is dropped. That's why the fight with him and Anthony Joshua is still a big fight. But now we know you can't beat this dude. So okay, you might beat Anthony Joshua and it's entertaining, but we know you're not the best. And now that takes a hit. Jordan Tyson, my brother in the super chat, again, he said, right, agreed. Salute, family. Appreciate you. D-Boy Dev said, I think Brian Norman gonna win this fight. Hey, he a bad boy, bro. Just do. What's up, family? Hey, Brian Norman is a bad boy, bro. I'm not mad at you. That dude is a bad boy. That's why I give Devin so much credit for even taking this fight, bro. When you ain't have to. Said right, the cloak of invincibility will be removed if he loses. Exactly, and that is something that people use as promotion. Larry Woods, what's up? Crypto Chris, what's up? I think Daniel DeBose is gonna lose again. I know my brother Claymore Rain. Shout out to my brother Claymore Rain. He believed Daniel DeBose gonna win. Jonathan Thompson, what's up? He think that Daniel DeBose might have Usyk number, and he might. And his, like he said, his other trainers back with him. His mentality seemed to be different. Very much so. Very much could be. Usyk is so crafty though. I'm not betting against that dude until I see it done. Nah. And I see that Daniel DeBose know how to lose and he know how to quit. If I didn't see Daniel DeBose lose and know how to quit already, I would be like, all right. But Duncan Penny, what's up? But I know he know how to quit and he know how to lose. So yeah, I'm not betting against him. Just Dude said, hey Blue, why do you think they didn't officially announce Tank Roach rematch? Because Tank didn't sign. Greg Abernathy, what's up? He ain't signed, just. Remember Lamont just said yesterday, Tank still didn't sign his portion of the contract. Fat and Bankrupt, what's up? They expect him to sign, so they're in camp and they're doing everything like he's going to sign, but he hasn't signed. So if he haven't signed, they can't announce something that's not done. Yeah, Lamont did say that a couple of times. Oh, he just said it again. I'll play it for you right now. He just said it yesterday. Devil's Advocate, what's up? I'll play it for you right now, Just. Judah 773, what's up? So legally they can't announce anything because if they announce anything and Tank hasn't signed, Tank can sue them. He could be like, yo, I ain't tell you that. I ain't say that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't expect him to do it, but he could do it. You know what I'm saying? So they can't announce it. They expect him to.
I'm saying he didn't sign the contract.
So he did he's being sarcastic. So he's gonna say, I ain't say he signed the contract.
I'm not saying he didn't sign the contract. I wouldn't necessarily say scared of me as a man, but he's scared to get embarrassed. He's scared to get embarrassed. That's his problem.
He just said it on TMZ. Why is Tank not signed yet? I don't know. I have no clue, man. I don't know, man. I expect him to sign. Maybe, again, it might be some wording in there that he's not agreeing with, some things he may not agree with, and he just like, yo, listen, get this right, get that right, and then I'll sign. Who knows? Who knows? But we are July 1st. So the fight is 6 weeks away right now. The fight is legit 6 weeks away, bro. It doesn't, but the thing that favors Tank in this situation is that it don't need a lot of promotion. Oh yeah, Tank said it's not gonna be no press conference. Holiday weekend, I don't know, man. My grandson will be born. My second grandchild will be born. My grandson should be born this week. Well, in the next 48 hours. My grandson gonna be born in the next 48 hours. So I'm kind of focusing on that, man. I'm excited, man. I got my granddaughter, as y'all know, and now I'm gonna have my grandson. Hey, bro, I'm living a good life, man. D-Boy Dev, yeah, but the thing is, the fight is gonna sell itself. It don't. The moment tickets go on sale, it's gonna sell out. You don't need a big promotion because everybody's already intrigued. So you don't need like this whole, oh snap, it just started pouring rain. That's wild. The sun is out. A sun shower. It just started pouring rain. Thank you, Jay Lane. Thank you, Swept your Science. Scene Sense Spot. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my Egypt. It needs to be presser. But it don't have to be, but it should be. It should be. Cross Life, what's up? Yeah, Cross Life. I was talking about some incident that happened some years ago. Father Isaiah, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, now they're saying Dev got forced to take the fight. Shaking my head, likes Dev be ducking, boy. I'm telling you, if Dev win this fight, it's gonna be done. It's gonna be done hurt people. Yeah, BBJ Trey, what's up, family? DVJ 600, what's up, family? Yeah, Tariq Reed, what's up, family? Appreciate you. Yeah, people are gonna use it. Salute to Father Zai dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, family. Yeah, of course, man. Now Devin didn't really want to take the fight. It's always something when it comes to Devin Haney, man. Nasty work. Orb Jones, what's up, family? It's nasty work, bro. But it is what it is. But anyway, man, let me get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love, man. He said, y'all think Heyman cool with no press conference? Hey, man. Al Heyman is not that involved, bro. He's not involved. I want my vision back. What's up? He's just not. It's Louis DeCubis, man. And Louis DeCubis is going to want to have a press conference. Francos, what's up? It is what it is, man. But appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.